Hello, all my froggy friends. How's everyone doing today? I'm so glad to be back in my own office. It feels it's relaxing, but I miss the people that I went to see. I miss the birthday celebrations that we were having. We had such a good time. We had a stray little cowboy come to visit us in our camp. He in the same park that we were celebrating the birthday. He came from a wedding that was being celebrated in the same park vicinity. So he came and he was like just hanging on. He didn't really have many children in his camp to hang out with, so we let him hang out in our camp as well. So he celebrated a birthday and he celebrated a wedding that weekend, this weekend. So I was happy with that. He was a cute little boy, so happy. I miss everybody already, even though I just saw them. I don't have a whole lot of in this day. I have enough. I mean, there was a lot happening. There's a lot of like Greek actors and actresses, politicians, their birthdays, things where a lot happened. I want to kind of slim it down some because it's getting a little bit long. So I'm gonna end this day brief, I guess. I hope y'all had a good weekend. I hope everybody was safe. I hope everybody found something to be happy about. That is important to me that everybody finds something that they're happy about and they stay happy, and that the weekends are meant for relaxing and being at home. I know a lot of people maybe that have children, they have a lot to do. They take their kids to this game and that game, and I get it. I mean, because I was one of those parents at one time too. But sometimes you just need to slow down and relax and breathe and find out what you're happy about. Giving yourself a reason to rest up and go on the next week. And that is all I ask of you because I care. And I don't know why, but I do. I care about people. But I'm Cassie. Thank you for joining Cassie Chats. And if you would, please like and subscribe. And leave me a comment, maybe a froggy's head, maybe a ribbon or so, to let me know, to let you two actually know that I have viewer interaction and they will recommend my videos a little bit more, and that would be fantastic with me. It would be fine by me. I mean, if you want. I'm not going to make you. Jesus. Just kidding. Okay. Way back in 1829, on this day, this is a Monday, but this is also September the 29th. I think it's somebody's birthday. I think I forgot. 1829, wee woos, Bobbies. They have a picture of them. I don't think I took that picture. Maybe I did. If I did, I'll show it. But it has a lot of guys like lined up in their little top hats. But in 1829, Bobbies take to the streets of London as the first modern police force. That's important. That's important. In 1915, the Philadelphia Phillies clinched their first pennant. That's important. Baseball. Sports is always important. 1916, American oil tycoon John D. Rockefeller is the first stated billionaire in the United States. In 1920, Babe Ruth sets the, I think it's his home run career record at 54, and this was in New York over the Philadelphia A's, and it was a 7-2-3 win. In 1927, the telephone service between Mexico and the U.S. began. So if you were in the U.S. in 1927, you can call over to Mexico, which the phone was kind of new altogether in that point, but for you to be able to call another country was altogether a new thing. In 1936, the radio is used for the first time in a presidential campaign. That's important. 1936, on this day. 1957, Buddy Holly and the Crickets released their single, Oh Boy. They had a flip side of that, and I did not chart that, but it was a single. In 1961, Dylan's first recording session, he played the harmonica for Caroline Hester. Did not know that. I thought he was always just on his own, but no, he had to come. He had to start at the bottom too. Speaking of starting at the bottom, the Rolling Stones first tour as an opening act for Bo Diddley. Gladys Knight recorded Norman Whitfield's and Barrett Strong's Heard It Through the Grapevine. In 1975, Jackie Wilson suffers a heart attack while singing on stage of a Latin casino in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, spending most of his last 8 years in a coma. That was important, Jackie Wilson. I really hate that. 1979, Message in a Bottle. I did not realize that song was that old. 1979. Of course, when I heard them in 82, they were already out and about, but from the Police. This is the Sting kind of thing. Message in a Bottle, 1979. Hits number 1 in the UK. It's probably why I didn't hear from them way back then. Also in 1979, we have gold is listed at its record for the time, I guess $400.20 an ounce in Hong Kong. And John Paul II was first to visit Ireland, the first pope to visit Ireland. And he was the 264th pope. So it took 264 people to become pope and visit Ireland. You would think that would be the first place you'd go. I'm just thinking out loud. Cheers premieres on NBC on this day in 1982. If anybody remembers, back in May, we took a trip to Boston and Baltimore and up in New England and that stuff. And on the day that he died, we saw the Norm George Wendt memorial up there in Cheers. So this kind of stuck out for me. Sorry about that. Kind of a personal thing. Cruel from Bananarama, Cruel Summer from Bananarama, and Drive from Cars. Cruel Summer was at number 9, and Cars Drive was at number 3. And Let's Go Crazy premiered from Her Majesty Prince Rogers Nelson. Mary Lou Retton, in 1986, retires from gymnastics. She's had a couple of health problems lately, and it made me think about her even more, was all the complications she's having. In 1992, the Braves win their second straight National League West title. Yay, Braves! I remember when that happened. I couldn't believe it. Number 2 in a row. This day in 1994, I'm really sorry, O.J. Simpson's trial selection ends with 304 chosen, and then in 1995, on this day also, O.J. is sent to the jury. Wow. And Jerry Lee Lewis, Andrew Dice Clay, Kevin Durant, yes, of basketball fame, and Twitch Stephen Boss, the dancer, DJ, producer, was born in Montgomery, Alabama. They all share a birthday today, and that's all that's happening today. How's everybody doing? Again, we had birthday celebrations. We had a long trip. It's a long trip up there. It's kind of it takes us 3 hours to get to where we're going. And then we have to have 3 hours back. I was really sleepy on the way back, but we had a lot of fun this weekend. He got a lot of birthday presents. Most of what shows up for his birthday are adults. He has an adult cousin, kind of like an uncle, that comes and follows him everywhere. And his mom and dad show up for just a little boy's party. It's not much in the way of his friends. It's just more like family. So I was able to see everybody, and I was happy. A happy little froggy. I was bouncing a very happy. Let me see. Selena Gomez got married this weekend. There was a lot that happened this weekend. It took spotlight away from Meghan Markle. It kind of made me happy. I was kind of ha. I'm really, really glad for Selena Gomez. I hope that she's happy. I'm really, really proud of her. I've known her since her Barney days. And not that I was into Barney. I had children at that age. I had children, very small children that were into the Barney scene. So I kind of watched Selena Gomez grow up. There was a time she did Wizards of Waverly Place, and I didn't watch that very much. My kids weren't into that as much as they were the iCarly and the things like that. So we didn't watch much of Wizards of Waverly Place. But then she come on the music scene, and like I said, I kind of watched her grow up. I'm very, very proud of her. Very proud. I'm glad that, I hope that she's going to be happy. I really, really do. Anything else going on in your world? Anything you'd like for me to research? Anything. Just leave me a comment. Not much happening today. It's a Monday. It looks like it wants to rain. But we need it. We need to wash out some of the pollen. It's probably going to bring the colder weather. I'm still wearing shorts. It's 80 degrees outside. I mean, at least it's not blustering hot outside. But I am wearing shorts. So there's that. I hope you all have a good day. I hope you all find something that you're grateful for, something that you're happy about. I'm thinking about cutting my hair. I don't want to cut the bangs. I'm not going to cut like the length and maybe style of it so that it can make me want to wear makeup. You know, if your hair is kind of done up on a daily basis, it makes you want to wear makeup. But I'm thinking, I don't know, just thinking out loud. Just don't know what I want to do yet. Got any ideas? Leave me a comment. Let me know. But I'm glad to be here for you guys. I'm glad to be in my own office, not traveling, sitting on my butt. That's a long drive. It's a long drive to just be sitting there. And my husband's car is not the most comfortable. He actually got the car that I wanted. I ended up with a Nissan Pathfinder, but I wanted a Sportage, the new Kia Sportage, and he ended up getting a gray one of the car that I wanted. I wanted a green one because of frogs. And they had a nice little hunter green that I wanted, and I couldn't find one by the time I went to get one, but he got the silver one. And then I ended up with a champagne, a very very nice looking. It's called Baja Storm, but it looks kind of champagne golden. It's very pretty, very big Pathfinder. He's thinking about getting another car, so I don't know what's going on. I'm just here for the beer. No, I don't drink. I don't, not at all. My mom drank enough for all of us. She did. I come home, I had to get out of the house for a little bit and roamed around a little bit. I come home and my daughter's in the bed, so I'm trying to be quiet. So if I'm too whispery, I'm sorry. I'm just trying not to wake her up. She's always fussing at somebody before waking her up. But I do have to get some clothes done. I have to get off of here before my husband gets home. I am so glad that you've made it another Monday. I'm so glad that you made it through the weekend. I hope that everyone is safe. And again, leave me a comment. Leave me a like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you will be reminded if I drop a video or so. Let YouTube know that I do have viewer interaction. They will recommend my videos a little bit more. And that's all about. It's about numbers for YouTube. They won't recommend, if I don't have many viewers or if I don't have a lot of interaction. So leave me a comment. I was also shopping for another purse. I should need one. I really don't need one, but I want one. And then I'm like, I have so many. I have Coach. My favorite is Kate Spade, but I can never find the type of purse that I like. I always buy one, and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to like this, and then I really don't. I don't use it like I'm supposed to. I might be waking her up. So I'm going to go. Everybody have a good day, and check in tomorrow and see what I've got for you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And y'all have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.